On the road, yeah, back again. I always get mixed emotions at this time of the year, knowing that the season's coming to an end, but as a Spurs fan, I'm pretty glad. Let me know who you support in the comments below and how your season has gone from 1 to 5 stars. Talking of rating 1 to 5 stars, last time out we were rating 1 to 5 stars on Hull City. Apparently the best food in the 92. Was it? You can go and check it out. It's on the channel ready for you to watch. Now, in case you missed the last few on the roads, it's probably likely because all I ever seem to get in the comments is, I haven't seen you in ages. The algorithm must have pushed you under. Yeah, in case you missed it, we're living up north now. And so the start of many on the roads going forward is going to be, well, countryside. Rest in peace, the bloody A13. The big bad boy M25. The width restriction that nobody wants to go through apart from myself and anyone else that's going through at that point. Yep, all done. Time to get over it. Instead, we've got to get used to going down south. But of course, today, not so much. Today, we're heading to Manchester, more specifically named Salford City, who were founded in 1940. Where at the time recording this, they find themselves 11th in League Two, whilst today's opponents, Gillingham, sit down in 19th. They play their football out of the Peninsula Stadium, which has a total capacity of 5,106, 2,246 of which are seated. I don't know if any are heated, but if they are, Gary Neville's and or David Beckham's. Now, last time I went to Manchester, there was traffic like this on my side of the road, which means we had to cancel. And of course, if you've been up to date, you would know we ended up at Golka United in Huddersfield, and I'm actually turning off for Huddersfield again because, well, who else is going to pick him up?
Yeah, I look good.
So with Charlie in the car, we are leaving Huddersfield sharpish, en route to Manchester, where the M62 is boasting some absolutely phenomenal civil engineering. And then with one click from Thanos, we were in town. Well, at least half of us was. You still with us? When I checked out parking for Salford City, there's nothing on site, and they did warn us that it was permit holders in surrounding areas too. So, I've jumped on the app, I've ordered a driveway, and here we are. A 12-minute walk from the ground, and it set me back 13 quid. And so we're walking. And I didn't realise Charlie had a local business in Salford. Wooden composite, any shape, any size. Charlie's your man. Well, how about that? I didn't know he was outside of it before, but we are now in Salford. Now, right about now, we're actually looking for a bookies 4-minute walk. So the 4-minute walk starts. And the reason we're looking for a book is because today is the Grand National, but more importantly, it's the Wookafagun, the World Championship of Football Accumulators and Grand National. Now, this event goes back years, and we documented it on the Palmers FC channel. I did one on this channel as well, I think. So if you want to familiarise yourself, go and check those videos out. Unfortunately, this year got cancelled. The absolute lack of interest, the excuses, it just was never going to go ahead. We did plan on doing it in London, but unfortunately, yeah. It's sad news. But big shout out to some of the people that kept the tradition going. Looked like a good crack. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Now, apparently we've arrived at said betting shop, but said betting shop is not here, even though said betting shop says it's open. So we went and found another said betting shop, where myself and Charlie are doing a head-to-head Wookafagun. £10 on the bets, and if no winner, the Grand National decides. As always, I'm shirt number 2. This one's Royal Pagao. Meanwhile, Charlie's rocking the 18, Iroko. And so, with the bets placed, we head to the stadium, and a warning to anyone, this hill is no joke. And another little bit of info, if you are visiting here, the permit holders kicks in the other side of this sign, which is way up the hill. We then chuck it right onto Moor Lane, which is where the stadium is situated, and full marks on having the floodlights exactly the same shape as the badge. Now, normally when it comes to tickets, I'm prepared, but registration online just didn't want to work. So we've come down to pay on the gate, and after a number of questions on the condition that it's cash, the geezer charged us a tenner each. That's non-leg prices in Leg 2. Lovely. No clickage though, but we did get a team sheet. And so as we queue up next to these gas canisters, we're going to grab some food, and first impressions are beers are flowing. Great day for it all. Not a floodlight in the sky. I must stipulate we are very hungry. We just heard some bad news in front of us. Food is very limited. We don't even know what they offer though. There's nothing on the wall, but when we do eventually get to the front, it is confirmed.
Only got chicken and chips.
I'll take it. I'll take it all. That a bottle of Pepsi set me back £8.50. Charlie just over there on the chips is combining mustard and barbecue sauce. Let me know what you think of that in the comments below. Having had to wait so long for the food, the game has actually kicked off, and whilst finding somewhere to stand, Jules in the yellow 1-0 up after 2 minutes, confirmed by the scream that's in our face. I actually forgot to mention a key ingredient to Charlie's chips. There's also curry sauce in there. Would you eat this? I didn't. I was way too busy looking cool with chicken in my mouth. In terms of our position for today, I feel like we've landed in Kids' Corner. I actually think I'm getting too old. Couldn't handle it. But we got an equaliser. It's game on, but getting more annoying. Yeah, my head hurts. And we're still hungry. What are you looking at? So let's make use of the... God, it's actually quite still busy out here. But let's take the opportunity to get another portion, because it's just not big enough. Addition of curry sauce this time, it's going to be 6 quid. And we've timed it perfectly, haven't we?
Been missing it all here, haven't we? 3 goals. 2-1, I guess.
He was not wrong. It's 2-1 to the Salford. But in better news, we have a better view. We're in a better place. We're living it up in Zone C, and Charlie has some assurances.
The rest of the video is going to be absolutely fine.
Thanks, mate. I'm absolutely smashing it through the chicken and chips with curry sauce. Of course, I'll let you know how this went down at the end of the video. It's fair to say there's been goals in this game, but as you know, we haven't seen any. Well, yet. Jules level it up. It's a superb strike and another piece of evidence to prove why number 2 is the best shirt number to wear. And he's silenced this lot. So on that note, we'll check out the corner flag girl for this week. What's so funny? Why are you laughing? Oh, you can hear yourself, can you? That's Easter holidays for you. Anyway, Flag Earth down here is massive. Storm Adam, Brenda, Christopher, Dave, I don't know. Go on, give me another name.
Isabella.
Yeah, none of that lot are taking this flag out.
That's 0-0. That's 2-0 Stockport, so that's pretty much thrown up, isn't it?
Well, looks like Charlie's bets on the Wookafagan front aren't looking good.
Got it.
On the lino watch, he's gone for the Nikes. If my boot knowledge is up to scratch, I'm going to go with Nike Premiers. And if my comment section knowledge is up to scratch, someone's definitely going to call me out for saying Nike. Sticking with fashion, we're here with Charlie, who's wearing sky blue to a place that has a lot of Man United fans. Salford City, of course, owned by Project 92, consisting of the class of 92. That's David Beckham, Nicky Butt, Ryan Giggs, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, and don't forget Paul Scholes. And might I say that justice for stewards is definitely a thing down at the Peninsula Stadium. Everybody getting an eyeful. But one eye needs to be on the job as punters make moves early on. They're just trying to beat the half-time queues. How long we got, by the way?
There were 2 minutes of additional time. That's 2 minutes out of time.
And in that 2 minutes, what happened? Nothing. Nothing at all. Welcome to Manor, home of Oasis. I mean, I'm sure we'll all agree that Oasis is a great band, right? But my question is for United fans, actually. Given they're so pro-Man City, does that taint your liking for them? Discuss. Comments below. Go. It's actually nice to get a bit of sun because Zone C is absolutely freezing. As you can see, it's a proper meat market out there. So we're going to grab a little bit of space where there's no alcohol beyond this point. Meanwhile, Charlie's making notes on the half-time scores. Why are you doing that? And I've spotted a tap, and I'm curious as to whether it works or not. Because, I mean, why wouldn't it? No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, these two lads have been circling the stadium trying to get in since kickoff. They keep getting past the different entrances and just not getting let in. What I'm hearing is if you're not in before 3, the gate's shut. These guys actually one of many tourists here today. The timing was right. Salford City on a Saturday at 3. United on Sunday at 4:30 against City. And someone's been kind. They've been let in for this second half. Wow. You're a good man. You're a good man. So what's the story about closing at 3 then?
We used to keep this one open for 15 minutes and that one open to our time. But most stadiums will not let you in because what happens is once the turnstile staff come away, they're going to do something else. There's no staff on there. That's how they tend to do it. I just let them in now because we're not full. So that's why there's a problem. That's why Hillsborough happened. Never really piled all in and that all happened.
Interesting. So it's basically down to staff numbers. I get it. But I do feel like most stadiums would let you in after 3 p.m. I'm fairly certain. Anyway, we're heading back to our seat, which isn't a seat, as Charlie gets barred by a 10-year-old. Come on in, Zone C. Let's have it up. It's very quiet. And so how do I bring you this second half where we had a scrappy moment in the corner, we had a potential handball, and the Grand National was well and truly underway. But we do have some concerns. I don't know if I've got to put this video out.
It's nothing happening.
Nothing. It's been too all. I missed it all.
The funniest thing that's happened, an interaction we've had, we can't really put out because we don't want to get them in trouble.
No, we can't put that bit out. They'll get the sack. If this video doesn't go out, it would have been a nice bonding session with Chaz. Behind us, I couldn't help but see this flag has been tangled up by Storm Eileen.
There we go.
That's probably the most eventful part of the second half. Then Charlie turned into a seal. You want anything? Then after that was 2-1 Wolves.
2-1 Wolves.
Cheers, Jeff. What about Newport?
We're 2-0 up.
Drawing.
4-2 down.
Can someone tell me how long we've got left in this one?
4 minutes out of time.
4 minutes, that's going to drag because nothing's happening, is it? These people understand the assignment. Beat the rush. But sometimes hanging on can bring rewards. Today, we'll see. In it goes! Too floaty. No! And that is that. Well, we've seen better. We've probably seen worse, to be fair, as well. But let's break it down. Let's rate this experience. Okay, as per usual, we're going to start things off with atmosphere. How was it down at the Peninsula Stadium? I mean, it had its brief moments, but overall, it was pretty flat. I'm going to go 2 stars as the absolute maximum. That's me being nice. On to facilities. Clean, tidy, neat. Very similar to Harrogate Town in the fact that it's bringing that non-league feel through to the Football League. So yeah, that needs applauding. Good areas for fans to congregate. Yeah, I'm going to rate it. I'm going to rate it decent. It's going to be 4 stars. Would you like to tell me about the food and drink? Well, yeah, of course I will. We went back twice, which can only mean a good thing, but actually it was because of the portion size. But let's be real, I wouldn't have gone back for the second time if it wasn't nice, okay? I rate it highly. Not 5 stars, it's not 5 stars. The chicken was great. It wasn't overcooked and I wasn't puking up afterwards, so it wasn't undercooked either. It tasted great, seasoned well, chips banging. The curry sauce was a welcome addition too. No Dr. Pepper, unfortunately, so overall, we're going to go 4 stars. And finally, we're talking cost. I don't really know what happened with the ticket entry. We got charged a tenner, which, as I look on their website, it's a young adult or youth. And if that's what the man on the turnstile thought, then I'll take that. I'm 21 again. Yeah, fact is, I paid a tenner. That's non-league prices. That's going to be 5 stars. Which puts Salford City in 10th place for the season. season on 15 stars, sandwiched between Port Vale and Bradford City. And so that brings us to the end of this one. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed. And of course, leave a comment below letting us know where we should head to next. I'll see you in the next one. And just for context, I don't love Marmite, but I also don't hate it. So maybe I'll sit in the middle. Is that a rare one?